the way, the truth, and the life. Only be strong and very courageous in taking care to follow all the Torah, which Moshe my servant ordered you to follow. Do not turn from it either to the right or to the left. Then you will succeed wherever you go. This book of the Torah shall not depart out of your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, that you may observe and do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous, and you shall deal wisely, so that your undertakings will prosper, and you will succeed. Joshua 1:7. Introduction. Set up signposts. Make landmarks. Set your heart toward the highway, the way in which you went. Turn back, O Virgin of Israel. Turn back to these, your cities. How long will you gad about, waver and hesitate, O you backsliding daughter? Jeremiah 31:21. Every religious person, whether he is a Christian, Judaist, or Muslim, aspires to spiritual relation or even to a blood relation with Abraham, calling him a forefather and calling oneself an heir of the promises with all of its due repercussions. With so many making this claim, the question surfaces: is it true that a person can be defined as an heir to the promises Elohim had foretold to Abraham, regardless of the religious or ethnic heritage that they have come from? Of course not. It is enough to look at the life story of Abraham and his children in order to understand the criteria for one to be defined as a chosen one of Yehovah. Many different religious teachings were introduced to the lives of believers during the last 2,000 years. Some of these teachings are based on the traditions of the elders and wise men, while others are founded on the explanations and interpretations of the scripture as presented by the different schools and teachers of the law. For the most part, these teachings did not open the true meaning of the scripture, but instead added a lot of useless and contradictory information in regards to following the commandments of the Most High. On one side, this trap could easily lead to the religious slavery of an individual, while on the other, it may lead to the negligence of Jehovah's law. The majority of Christians will also find themselves lost and confused if they continue to believe that, through accepting the forgiveness of sins and salvation through the blood of Yeshua, Jesus, they automatically fulfill the commandments of the law. As a result of this theology, they incorrectly believe that they need only follow the commandments that regard love towards Yehovah and one's neighbor, these concepts having been taught by Yeshua in the New Testament. With this type of perspective, they forget that the commandments given in the Torah stand as infinitely relevant to us, and that they present a summary of all the commandments found in Yehovah's law. The goal of this book is to help the believer find a way of truth in building a strong relationship with his Creator, and also with his neighbor. In addition, it is sincerely hoped that the reader will become a rightful heir of Abraham and will follow the living word of truth with the wisdom to avoid the various common teachings, interpretations, and traditions that surround us. This book includes materials which are based of Torah, the 5 books of Moses, Nevi'im, the books of the prophets, and Ketuvim, historical books, New Testament writings, Psalms, and Proverbs, in different editions, translations, and canons.